Hey Cancer, this is Alicia with Twisted Tarot, here to do your March 2019 Twin Flame Tarot reading. Thank you everyone for all your likes, shares, subscribes, comments. You guys are amazing. I am so blessed to have such a wonderful network of support on YouTube, and you guys have been awesome. So thank you so much. And I'm really excited to do your reading today and see what is in store for you with you and your twin. Remember, guys, it is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. If the message isn't for you this month, it just may not be your message. I am pulling in a lot of information from the collective. The best way to get your energy in this reading is liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing to the channel, because I do focus on all of that when I pull for the collective and people around me that fall underneath that same zodiac sign, things like that. So I do focus in on that. So if you haven't done that already, that would be probably why your messages aren't coming out. If it isn't your message and you want a personal reading, I am more than happy to do that. My link is in the description box below. And it'll take you to my Facebook. And if you don't have Facebook, you can just email me at twistedtarot@gmail.com for more information about my rates and different type of readings. I don't just do twin flames. I do anything. I can do any type of reading that you're looking for. General reading, money, love, you name it. So that is something that I offer. So it's not just twin flames. My channel is just specialized in twin flames. I would have liked to have gone into the traditional astrological signs, but I figured that this was kind of a path I was pulled onto randomly. So, and I guess not randomly, knowing twin flames, but I'm so glad that, hopefully the messages resonate. Try and watch both videos, guys. The reason I say that is because there's going to be parts of yourselves, you share a soul, so your stuff is going to come out. Their stuff's going to come out on, both videos. It sometimes blends, and sometimes there's pieces of you here and pieces of you there and vice versa, and your twin and all that. Remember, the roles can fully reverse too. So this energy could be, it's meant to be yours, but it could be your twins, and vice versa. So take it how it resonates. If it's swapped, it's meant to be that way for you. What else? I think that's pretty much it. I am an intuitive tarot card reader, so if you see a traditional tarot card and I see something different than how you learn the tarot, please keep in mind that I am channeling intuitive messages. So I'm going to be seeing, there's going to be a lot going on with just that one card. Sometimes there's 5 messages there. Sometimes it relates to the traditional tarot. Sometimes it doesn't relate at all. It's just the way they tell me the card is meant to be or how I feel it. Within the reading as well. So keep that in mind. And also remember, every tarot reader is different. They see cards differently. They interpret the traditional tarot differently as well. And there are hundreds of websites, or, probably not that much, but, 50 or so websites out there that talk about each card, and each one is different about how they interpret that traditional tarot. So keep that in mind. All right, let's get into your reading, guys. We're going to clear out the energy with my chime, and then we will get right into it. So if you're wearing headphones, you might want to take them out because it can get kind of loud. Awesome. Okay, so these are astrological cards. Spirit helps me take 2. This will narrow down some of the signs you could be dealing with for your twin. If your sign does not come out, that does not mean that this is not a reading for you. Remember, it is general. If your twin sign does pop out, this reading could be way more resonate with you than if it doesn't. But remember, all the cards kind of speak for themselves throughout the whole reading, not just these astrological signs. So it is general. All right, let's see who you could be dealing with, Cancer. All right, Cancer, who is your twin flame? Astrological sign. Okay. We have Leo. That's an interesting combination. All right. Leo and Cancer. All right. Who else? What other signs could you be dealing with, Cancer? And we have Capricorn. Okay. All right, so Cancer, you could be dealing with a Leo or a Capricorn for your twin sign. Okay, mutual energy between you and your twin. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so for some of you, this is non-committal. Maybe you guys are in separation. Could just be obviously in the 3D, because remember, guys, we are always connected to our twin, even in the higher realms. Even if we don't even know it, even if we're, separation is a illusion brought in by the 3D. So what this kind of tells me is that for some of you, it is possible that you dissolved a marriage or relationship with this person, or you're no longer putting in the effort or the work, because this is effort, this is investment, this is time and energy with the Pentacles here with 10. So it's very possible that for some of you, you're just not putting in the effort or the work with this person anymore. It could be one or both of you. Could both be on the same page. Okay, so and we'll clarify this tarot card at the end, but that's just what's coming out currently for this mutual energy for y'all. Okay, first card, Cancer. We have Queen, but it is reversed, so we'll take the shadow attribute. Becomes arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling, and demanding. So for some of you, you may feel like when your authority is challenged within possibly a job, within your relationship, that you kind of become overly controlling or demanding. This could be just for feminine watching too as well, because it is a queen here. So it could be feminine energy. It doesn't have to be you. It could also be someone around you. It could also be the way that your twin makes you feel. So for some of you, they may be overly demanding, or you may be within the relationship overly demanding and controlling. So just take it how it resonates. It could be a mother figure. It could be a sister. It could be, could also be, these aren't really cards that I would say are just energy, but it could be just feminine energy. Okay, it doesn't have to be, if you're a male watching, doesn't have to be someone around you. It could be your feminine energy, maybe just is kind of reversed at this time, or maybe out of sync, or someone around you is acting like this. All right, next card we have is Stop Procrastinating. Increase self-motivation. Maintain focus, determination, and success. Stay grounded and focused. Walk the path to creative success. And this is symbolized by garnet. So if you're having problems with procrastination, getting motivated, maintaining your focus and determination, they want you to either get this stone, or it's very possible that they're trying to get you out of this energy here. They want you to stay grounded and focused. And you can do so by getting this type of stone here. It says, I stay focused on the task at hand and accomplish my goals with creativity and determination. Okay. All right. So yeah, you may be focused on a goal, and they want you to keep it up. They don't want you to give up, okay, for a lot of you. So go for that goal, whatever that is that you're working towards, guys. They want you to keep working towards that. They want you to see this through to success. Excuse me. Next card is Past Life. Talks about gifts and review. Okay, so this card is talking about something to do with your past life. So it may be that what you're doing now you're not happy with, and you're looking for kind of new ways to, or a new path to kind of maybe put your eggs in your basket into, kind of. Or for some of you, what you do now, currently in your position within a job, it relates to a past life. This can also be you and your twin having past life connection here. So you do have a past life with them. They do have a past life with you. You may have gifts that they want you to look at and review and kind of tap into that have come from a past life. So that's very beautiful. And I'm going to read from the book here, guys, because this is, it's short, it's to the point, but it also has a lot of information about the cards, and I'll never remember it all, no matter how many times I read this deck. So Angel Dreams Oracle Cards Guidebook here. Let's see what they have to do with this, what they want you to know about this past life. Good grief, I can't talk today. All right. This card is asking you to recognize the gifts you have acquired throughout this lifetime and others. It is time to remember those lessons you've learned on your soul path in order to bring them into the present for the highest good of all concerned. This card also asks you to not to dwell on past life experiences. Don't discount the lessons you are learning in this lifetime. Exercise free will, take responsibility, and live in the now. This is associated with Archangels Raziel, Haramiel, Raphael, and Ragiel. You might want to look those up for see if they have any meaning to you guys, especially if you're into archangels and things like that. Heal any unresolved relationship issues from past lives or from this one. That may be why you have some issues with your twin, is because you have a past life together, and maybe it's trying to figure out what that was or how it relates to your gifts now, and also your gifts then, and kind of figuring out that balance between the two. And it may be that you have a past life with this person where you had unresolved issues from your past life with them, and they want you to address that. Look to your recent or ancestral past for wisdom by studying indigenous spiritual traditions on your cultural heritage. Good grief, guys, I'm so sorry. So yeah, a lot of you may want to do like a DNA or an ancestry type of. You can submit it online, and it'll tell you where your history, where you come from, where you're culturally rooted into. And for some of you, you may be trying to kind of find your way within spirituality and within your culture, and you may be exploring that more and trying to figure out where you came from and asking questions. And this is a good way to do that, is that ancestry type of setup that they have. That's real beautiful. Review patterns of disharmony in your current life so you may perceive their cause. So yeah, it may be something to do with your past life. It may have something to do with maybe you feel like someone in your family is hiding some of your heritage from you or not being forthright with it, and you're having to kind of investigate it on your own for some of you. So I feel like that could be relevant here, or you're trying to uncover something to do with why you feel this way, why you feel like these gifts came from here, or what you're learning now, and how to apply them, and also kind of figuring out where what your traditions are, what traditions you want to embrace within your culture and within your spirituality. So it's really beautiful, guys. And we have settling, and it's reversed. So you're not settling, okay? So you're not settling. So this could be why this Ten of Pentacles is here. You may feel like with your twin that it would be settling. And for a lot of you on this side, Cancer, you're just not willing to settle, okay? You're not willing to settle for anything low vibrational, or you're just not willing to settle for what your twin is offering, okay? Okay, and we have the King of Wands here reversed. Okay, so again, Leo energy here with that King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Excuse me, but they're not showing up in their power here, okay? They're showing up reversed. So for a lot of you, I feel like that your twin, if this is your twin, could also be just a soulmate relationship, that you're not willing to settle for this person, that this person makes you feel, or this person makes you feel like you're settling, and you're just like, oh, hell no, like I am not wasting any more energy on this, okay? This is someone who is a bully. This is someone who pushes other people around when when the King of Wands is reversed. This is someone who's aggressive, immature, uses their words to hurt people, can be manipulative, can also be someone who's married and messing around. They also are they can cheat. Like this is awful energy here. It's also very narcissistic. When a fire sign is reversed like this, they're in their negative traits here, okay? So aggression, their passion may be abusive, and they may be using it in ways that are just, again, low vibrational. And you're not willing to settle for that. Good for you guys. So if you have recognized about this person and they think that their shit doesn't stink, well, you know what? Nope. You're not settling for that. Good job. Good boundaries, Cancer. Skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. Okay, so maybe this person knows something about you or the situation, and those secrets could harm you. So I would be very careful with this person, because it feels like they could tell your business to whoever they feel like they want to. They may embellish. They may play the victim. But very, very manipulative energy I'm feeling for you guys. So I'm really sorry about that. That really sucks if you're dealing with someone like that. It could also be a soulmate relationship. I feel like it's related, though, to your twin. I feel like because we have Leo here, and we'll keep going, but it's very possible that this is part of your twin's energy right here for some of you. And it may not even be a fire sign. It could still be coming up here reverse like this to show your twin in this reading. So it still could relate to any other sign that you could be dealing with, guys. So that could be how you see them. And they may have fire in their chart as well. All right, twin flame message for you have for them. Something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. Yeah, something I believe that you're still trying to figure out about who you are is very relevant for this side Cancer. Whoever I'm channeling here for this reading here, you still have some growth. You still have some work to do. You still have something to figure out about who you are, and something's missing for you. Until you figure that out, I'm not sure that you and this person or relationships can move forward, because if we don't even know who we are, and I know we're evolving all the time, but I feel like if we don't know who we are, we don't know how to get into a healthy relationship, because we don't know what we want or we need, and how to determine those things. And if we still have growth to do, we could just hurt people during this process of learning who we are, because we're still trying to figure that out. And sometimes that leads to, all sorts of issues in relationships, as you all well know, I'm sure. All right, next card we have is Samaritan. Okay, that's beautiful. I like the orange here. Very, very, it's a very bright card. I like that. Refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Okay, so you may be doing volunteer work, or you may just be helping others. You may just be in these good vibes of helping others, or they want you to get into that energy here. So it's very beautiful. So it's almost like, don't ignore the people around you that do need help. It's almost like, I hate hearing from, just in general, from social media and those around me that are like, oh, those people, it's their fault that they're, homeless and etc. When really, honestly, everybody plays a part in that, and in shaping someone's life. Okay, their parents, their all their family members, their friends, psychosis that may have just been genetically entered into their DNA. And I mean, there's so much going on there. So good for you guys, like seeing past that. Okay, seeing people for human beings and not just for leeches on society, as I just hear all the time from those that don't actually understand mental health. Okay, so it's beautiful. I love that. Next card, improve timing. Increase the occurrence of synchronistic opportunities. Be inspired with creative ideas. Develop understanding of various cultures and spiritual philosophies. So you may, again, I feel like still this spirituality and this culture comes out. It's come out twice here. So for a lot of you, you are trying to develop your understanding of different spiritualities, different philosophies, culture for some of you, and you're trying to figure that out for yourself about where you stand. And this is beautiful. This is for the stone that can help you with that is turquoise. Excuse me. So if you want to increase occurrence of synchronistic opportunities, that will help. If you want to help speed up this process of developing your understanding of different spiritual philosophies, this is the stone for you. This will help you. You can also do meditations as well for I don't know, there's like a thing I'll post here, and it's like to figure out which chakras are blocked and whatever. If you feel the need to do that, you can do all 7 chakras and just clear it out. But that will help with any stuck energy too, especially if you're trying to learn about who you are. That could also be, I want to say that pertains to maybe the root chakra, but I'm not 100% sure on that part of it. Anyways, so it says, I am always at the right place at the right time with the right people. Beautiful. Yeah, and my friend is in love with turquoise. She's amazing. She is a Taurus. Yeah, so one of my best friends. And so she loves turquoise and is wearing it all the time. So, and our soul family revolves around a lot of her friends and things like that. So it totally helps with that. All right, we have travel. Journey, path, and location. Okay, so I feel like for a lot of you, you may be traveling to other countries, or where you were born, back to where you were born, or where your family is from, to try and get an idea of the culture and to kind of figure out your spiritual path. This doesn't have to be actual travel. For some of you, you actually are traveling to these destinations and figuring things out about who you are. And it's kind of a very enlightening, and it's a spiritual journey nonetheless. So you're taking that journey in 2 different ways, and in the 3D, and then also in the metaphysical and the 5D and 4D. Excuse me, so sorry, my allergies. So for some of you, it's just this path. You're trying to figure out what your path is, okay? And you're figuring that out. You may actually be moving. You may not just be traveling. You may actually be moving, okay? For some of you, you may find that you love the place that, or you want to live back home, like going back home. Maybe if you moved to the States or moved out of the States, you're going back home. I believe for some of you, like you wanna travel back home, and some of you, when you do, you may get so nostalgic, or you may be so in love with it, or get a job offer or something that you go back. Next card is refocus. Yeah, they want you to refocus on this journey, okay, this path, okay, and you're refocusing your energy away from settling, okay, because this card falls right next to it, okay. And it's moving in this direction towards this travel, towards this journey, okay? And we have the moon. Okay, so this King of Wands here has a lot of fucking secrets, okay? So this person literally, and it's Cancerian energy here, so it's you two. So again, between the two of you, I feel like there's so many secrets. There's so many lies. There's so many things that you don't see happening with this person. I also feel like for some of you, this person has a mental disorder, and that is like, it tells me right now what they have: bipolar or borderline. They fall somewhere within the, what are they called? There's cluster Bs possibly as well. They fall within that as well, not just the bipolar and the borderline. But for a lot of you, they are telling me that this person is hiding so much from you. And there are so many things that you're not aware of, that it's like, this may be why you're like not putting in this, like you're just like, and you're not settling for this shit, okay? And you need to refocus, okay, on yourself. This is a Cancerian card right here, if I ever saw one. Also Pisces to me with the moon. So, you know, I feel like you need to refocus on you. You need to refocus on taking care of you. And your emotions may be heightened at this time, especially around, we just had the full moon. Okay, and that was in Libra. So it's all about justice and balance. So balancing your emotions for a lot of you. That's interesting. And this person's emotions, and this person's keeping secrets. And you may be as well. You may just be like, I'm going to refocus on myself, and that's my secret. Or you may not even be expressing that to this person. And good for you. You know what? Because I feel like this person is dangerous. Okay. For a lot of you, this person is dangerous. Okay. They are definitely in this negative vibe. They're hiding shit. They've got some severe personality disorders for some of you that just need to be addressed, okay? And you don't need to be anywhere near that, okay? You need to refocus on yourself and your journey and your path, okay? Frying pan, trouble and accusations. What did I just say about that? Especially this hidden secrets could harm you right underneath this guy. You guys, hidden secrets could harm you. There's something about this person that could harm you. Okay, please be aware. Please, protect yourself. Tell a friend what this person is like if you haven't already. If you need to a restraining order, I would, for some of you, you're trying to travel so this person doesn't know where you're at. That's not a bad idea. Maybe staying in a hotel for a while if this person knows where you live. Some of you may be moving your home because this person knows where you live. That's not a bad idea. I highly encourage that if you are experiencing something like this. And I would say, please be very, very careful. Carry a mace, taser, whatever you need to kind of get away from this, because this is trouble. Like it said, trouble. Twin flame message. I'm in a much better headspace now. So you're in a much better headspace now. And I can see that with this moon card here, because you're going to start to get away from these lies and these accusations and this trouble. For a lot of you, you see it coming now, where you now heard what I'm saying and you're like, oh, okay. I just reinforced the fact that this person, nope, stay away from that person, honestly. And it's no joke. I wouldn't say that just to be like, oh, make you freak out. Guys, I'm feeling the cards. I'm feeling the anxiety from these cards, and they're not lying. Hidden secrets can harm you. Trouble and accusations. I mean, it's real clear. All right, next card. Okay, we have prostitute, and it's reverse. So we'll take the shadow attribute. Again, I don't read these like you're going to go out and sell your body. If that's what you want to do, though, I mean, I'm not judging you. If that's your profession or what have you, that is not my business. However, these cards are just kind of symbolic of the type of energy, not necessarily that that's your profession. For some of you, I'm sure a very small portion of you, that could be it. And there's no judgment here. So you could be a stripper, you could be a dancer, whatever, an erotic dancer. You could work at a gentleman's club, things like that. If that's not your energy, then it's not for you. It says here, places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. Yes, and I know, Cancer, you can dislike this if you want this video, but I tell it like it is, and I'm always going to. So I'm an Aries and a Pisces, and that Aries side of me is always going to be a straight shooter. So for a lot of you, this is all, the Cancers I've known, this is very much, you sometimes place possessions over people. You also hold those over other people's heads, or you feel like that's going to make you more attractive. It doesn't make you more attractive. It actually makes you less attractive because possessions are not what's important. Now, it's nice to have fancy things. It's nice to be taken care of. It's nice to have luxuries and things like that, but they want you to balance this out. This is also a very egotistical card. For some of you, if you're in that energy, you need to get right out of it, okay? That is not the way that the universe wants you to look at possessions or people, or the way that works, because it's not healthy, okay? It's not a healthy balance of ego, okay? It's not a healthy balance between the material world and the spiritual world. For some of you, you may be buying things to make yourself feel better too. So just take whatever resonates. If this isn't you guys, then don't worry about it. But I have known Cancers that were like this, so I have to say it. Maintain a healthy heart. Improve beliefs about good health and overall well-being. Increase healthy outlook on all levels, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. I feel like a lot of you need to get out and exercise. I know it's been winter. We've just kind of been, the cold has been everywhere. It's been rough in different states. So they want you to maintain a healthy heart, and they want you to get out and exercise in order to do so. So they want you to improve your health and your well-being, okay? And exercise is the best way, and diet for sure. Some of you need to cut out carbs, or just be working out, okay? And if you want help with this, green adventurine, okay? That might help you feel, that might help boost your vitality and help you physically as well, and help you get motivated. It says, it is easy for me to maintain overall well-being with conscious habits of health. Yeah. They want you to be conscious of your health, guys. Next card is autumn. All right. I have not pulled this card from this deck before. Very beautiful. You may be traveling in the autumn, okay, for some of you. All right. So that's abundance, preparation, and harvest. Let's see what they have to say about this card here. Again, Angel Dreams Oracle cards. And yeah, I want to know too. This is interesting. This card heralds bounty and abundance. You will reap the rewards of the projects you've been working on. Gather the goods from your goals and harvest the fruits of all your efforts. You will see your abundance flow to you now. Open your arms and heart to receive. This is symbolized by Archangels Ariel, Chamuel, and Raziel. Tune into your mother or father aspect, which represents a fulfilled protector who is ripe with wisdom, stable, powerful, and giving. Foster the mother or father within yourself or someone else. Yeah. For some of you, if you are a mom, if you're a mother or a father, they want you to kind of tap into whatever yin, you're a very yin and yang kind of symbol to me, or a very yin and yang astrological sign to me. So I always interpret you guys as having a very feminine side, even if you're male, and having, that may dominate at times too, because you're a very emotional sign, very sensitive sign, or can be. So, what it's saying is kind of tapping into that energy of being present as a father or a mother, or kind of tapping into that energy of your mother and your father, and someone who's wise, someone who's stable, someone who's a protector, like the positive aspects of that, and incorporating that into how you take care of yourself, and if you're a parent, how you take care of your children, okay? It is time to engage in the study of ancient wisdom, sacred knowledge, and mysteries. Gather your resources in preparation for a transition. You may, again, be moving. You may have to take everything in one place and move it to another, I feel like. So everything that you, all your possessions and things like that, you may be moving them to another state, another country, etc. If you're not physically moving, you may just be harvesting the abundance that is coming your way in the material world. But I also feel like for a lot of you, it has to do with food. You may be growing your own food. You may be planting during the spring, which is, just what, the 20th on my birthday. So it's the first day of spring on that day, guys. So you guys may be planting and then you'll be ready to harvest in autumn. So something is going to come to fruition in autumn, okay? That's beautiful. And mirroring. So you may be mirroring your twin. So they may be refocusing and you may be refocusing. And that's probably a good idea for this person considering the energy that they're in. It's not so good. So you may be mirroring your twin. They may be mirroring you. So this could be that you both have secrets or you're both like in a, doing shitty shit to each other. So I'm not judging. I'm just saying that it's very possible with this mirroring card that could be taking place. And you may mirror each other in the autumn. Okay, or you may start to mirror each other in the autumn. And something may come to harvest with your twin in the autumn. They may get out of this energy. They may change their behavior. They may refocus. So for some of you, that could obviously happen as we progress. Okay, but this mirroring may be causing you a lot of anxiety. We have the 9 of Swords here. This is stress. This is nightmares. This is being up at night. This is not sleeping well. This definitely could be because of these secrets or because of the way you're feeling emotionally. Could also be this person as well and the way that they're the things you don't know about this person causing you a lot of anxiety. If you're not speaking with them, they may not be speaking with you. You may be mirroring each other in so many different ways, you guys, which means that if I do something, my twin's doing the exact same thing. And you just come at this impasse too. So if I'm not talking with my twin, they're not talking with me. Or if I'm avoiding them, they may be avoiding me. That type of energy here, guys. Door. Opportunities are waiting for you. Okay, but there's opportunities waiting for you. And I feel like you may be in some stress and some anxiety and some mirroring with your twin. And they want you to refocus on your spiritual journey, your spiritual path, your culture for a lot of you as well, exploring that part of it. And when you guys get to this point in the autumn, it may be causing you some stress and anxiety, but you have opportunities are definitely waiting for you, okay? So it's almost like you are moving to a higher level for some of you. That's beautiful. Twin flame message, I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. Okay, so you may be getting a lot of signs during the autumn. You may see doors. You may dream about doors or doors opening and maybe your twin being on the other side or things like that, or that type of energy. Or when you're mirroring each other, you may be getting signs of mirroring. You may get 1111, 222, 333, 444. That could be relevant for you guys as well. I don't have any numbers here really except for the 9. So 9 tells me kind of taking care of you, even though this is a stressed out card and not a very happy one you have the ability to release yourself from this. Okay. So this is not set energy. This is energy that you have control over. It's thoughts. Okay. So your thoughts may be causing you a lot of stress. Okay. And it could be, these thoughts over these secrets here for some of you. All right, let's do some clarifying here. We're going to do the 10 of Pentacles first, reversed, for your mutual energy between you and your twin and get some more on that. Let's see what's going on. Why do we have the 10 of Pentacles? Why do we have the 10 of Pentacles reversed? Why is the 10 of Pentacles reversed? 5 of Wands. Okay. Yeah. 5 of Wands. I feel like a lot of opinions, maybe people around you, you're having to kind of defend yourself. I feel like against this connection, against possibly wanting to not invest anymore. You might have to be like, okay, this is how I feel, and I'm just not investing. It could be you and your twin, doesn't matter. It could be just one of you that's just like this connection. Maybe somebody doesn't want to commit, and you're just like, okay, you know what? Like, I'm not down for that. Like, this is what I want. This is what I need. Or maybe you don't want to commit to them, okay, for some of you. And that could be why it puts this person into this King of Wands. They could be very upset with you based on a lack of commitment. It's possible. But for others of you, I kind of feel like it's just like you're having to defend yourself against this connection, against not putting in any more effort into it, and just kind of like, you know, here's where you stand. You're setting up boundaries for some of you in this connection, which is good. I feel like a lot of you are setting up your boundaries and saying, listen, this is where I stand. I don't want to do this right now, or I don't want to invest right now, or I cannot invest right now, or I can't commit to you for some reason, okay? So there's many reasons here. Could be these secrets here. Could be that this person, your twin, is married. All right, why is the King of Wands reversed? Wow, okay. Nine of Pentacles, okay. Yeah, they need to work on themselves, and they need to remain single, okay? All right. Could also be, if this is your energy, if this is what you're in with this, I don't feel like it is, but if it is, it's definitely another 9. Okay, so it's working on yourself. Okay, working on yourself, getting your emotions balanced, figuring out who you are, who you want to be, refocusing on your past. Okay, for a lot of you, very interesting energy. But if it's for this King of Wands, they want this person to stay single and work on themselves because they have a lot of work to do, okay? And you're just not settling for that crap, okay? And it may be they don't want to be in a commitment, okay? For some of you, they just want to be single, okay? And maybe they've told you that, and maybe that's the secret, is they just don't want to be in a committed relationship. All right, why is the Moon here? 3 of Swords reversed. Yeah, healing over some heartbreak, and you know maybe the secret has come out. And maybe it's because this person wants to be single, they don't want to be in a relationship, and they're asking you to refocus on yourself and heal from this heartbreak, okay? Because this is the 3 of Swords reversed. There was some heartbreak possibly in the past, maybe from this person saying that they don't want to be in a commitment, or they can't be, or, you know, they just want to be single, or they want to date, and maybe that hurt you, and that's understandable. So, yeah. 3 of Swords reversed for sure. So some healing here, okay? And they maybe have accused you of cheating, or you accused them of cheating. There might have been a third party in the past. But now this person is being either told to be single and to work on themselves, or they're telling you they want to be single and they don't want to be in a committed relationship. And whatever's going on with them, they're not in a good place anyways, with that King of Wands reversed. All right, why is the 9 of Swords here? Yeah, they don't want to be committed, okay? Or you're not receiving commitment from them, or you don't want to be committed, and it's causing you a lot of stress and anxiety. It could be dealing with the Taurus here with the Hierophant, okay? So I feel like for a lot of you, it's also spiritual. You need to learn something spiritually, okay? And you may be stressed out about your spiritual path, okay? And that could be mirrored by your twin here. So again, if you don't want a commitment, they don't want a commitment, that's mirroring right there. Or if you're have fears about commitment, or they do, that's mirroring. You're going to mirror those back to your twin, okay? So even if that's not how you actually feel, okay? Interesting. Wow, that's so interesting. All right, guys. And I feel like they're saying that you've got some more spiritual work to do and to go within, okay? That might help. Some meditations might help with that 9 of Swords energy. If you're feeling like just your thoughts are just overwhelming and they're trapping you, and you are just having such a hard time getting out of your head, meditations for sure. There's so many good ones on YouTube. Excuse me, you don't even have to stay up to them. I sleep to a lot of them because it is, excuse me, it's easier for my brain to still absorb them, and I don't listen to them during the day because sometimes I've got to listen to my school and whatever. So anyways, however it works for you guys, I'm saying that I think the benefits still happen while you're asleep. At least in my mind, I think they do. I think your brain is still listening or healing or pulling that those vibes and that energy from them. So, all right, Fortune card. You guys have Devil. Yeah, I knew that. Take care immediately to avoid temptation and deceit. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like this person could be very deceitful with that and the Moon here, okay? Or you. So understand that even if they say they want to be single, it doesn't put them in a good place. Like this, if this guy was like this, I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Like he wants to be single. He was going to do the work on himself. He's embracing change. He's embracing his positive aspects of a fire sign. But he's not like that, guys. And he's definitely not showing up that way, okay? That's a very negative vibe from that. All right, guys, I'm going to do your twin side of the reading, and if I don't see you on that side, I will see you for your April videos. Take care.